comes to heartbreak, abandonment, and rejection, so these things are very correlated with trauma, right? Some way that the caretaker was treating you that just didn't work for you. And we have to remember all trauma is you got too much of something or not enough of something or both. So when you have this toxic cycle, let's just take someone that's not emotionally available. You have a relationship with them, you're pursuing them, and then they eventually abandon you. And this keeps happening over and over again. Well, somewhere you probably had a primary caregiver or a parent that could not emotionally show up for you. And maybe you had to perform, or maybe you had to pretend like you didn't have any needs, and then they could kind of show up for you. But later on, they would just end up abandoning you or saying that you're too much or you're not enough. And so you're finding people like that to repeat that trauma until you realize, okay, I am good enough. I am enough of everything. And I can be available, and I deserve someone that can see all parts of me, that it's not like I don't need to hide, I don't need to have guilt or shame about any part of me, or even just having needs, right? Like, it's okay to have needs. And so in some of these relationships where people get really depressed, it's kind of like, oh, if I wouldn't have done that, if I, no, honey, my love, it's okay for you to have needs. It's perfectly, we all have, in like to, we're not like looking to another person to like fulfill every single thing, but it's okay for us to have needs. And relationships, especially romantic relationships, are showing us how to get our needs met in a lot of ways. And they're also showing us where we have unhealed wounds that we need to look at. So if you're getting really triggered or you have like a response to someone, that is showing you something about yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's also showing you maybe you have a connection with the person, maybe they're stimulating something in you that gets to be looked at. Like you get to look at that. And so that's why I'm always saying, like, no matter what, our relationships, they're spiritual teachers. They're teaching us how to be higher and better versions of ourselves. They're teaching us where, we can look at ourselves and do a little bit more work. So it's about going a layer deeper and looking into those things, so we're not just staying at that depressed state.